So as the employer, you need to already start thinking, what are the short-term goals for my business and how are we going to get there? And what are the long-term goals of this business? Is this something that I do want for the rest of my life? Hey there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goals at the end of this video is to be able to help you go from employee mindset to employer mindset as you're trying to hire people for your business. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lacaba. I've been working from home since I was 15 years old and now run my own outsourcing company here in the Philippines. And I post videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home. So make sure to hit subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, when it comes to hiring online, there's a few mistakes that a lot of people make when they make that switch over from being someone who might have been employed before, you had a normal job before, or you were self-employed. There's a shift that needs to happen as you are getting to that mode of, okay, I'm going to need help in my business, which a lot of people hit that ceiling and then they have this painful just reaction of like, oh shoot, I need to hire someone now. So in this video, I'm really going to walk you through what are different things that you need to shift within yourself so you are more successful when it comes to you hiring your first employee online. Now, the first one, and this is going to be a bitter pill to swallow, is just to take full responsibility. As the employer, you are the one responsible for making sure that results happen with your person, with the person that you're hiring. It can't just be fully them because you're the one with the vision. You're the one who is responsible to making sure that you're able to communicate if they're on the right path or not. Being able to be someone who just takes ownership also of results instead of just letting things happen is going to be something that will help you a lot as you start hiring, as you start managing other people in your business, which of course then means that you need to have short-term and long-term goals. Now, what I mean by this mindset shift is a lot of the time when you get started in our business, you don't really have goals. You just want to survive. You were in this, maybe you went through like this incredible pain. You really just need a business to sustain your life or to even live. We forget to make that shift from someone who's just surviving to someone who actually has goals to sustain the business, to have the business keep running even though your goal isn't survival anymore. So as the employer, you need to already start thinking, what are the short-term goals for my business and how are we going to get there? And what are the long-term goals of this business? Is this something that I do want for the rest of my life, or is this something I'm thinking of selling later, or do I want to partner with someone else? Mapping this out is going to help you when it comes to you hiring your first employee or virtual assistant, because you are going to have so much more clarity on who it is that you need inside of your business. Other than that, of course, once you have that person, that virtual assistant or employee, you are now able to direct them, you're now able to guide them to help you get to your short-term or long-term goals. Next is, as an employer, you need to always be open to learning new things. If you've been doing your business for a while, there's probably a few things that you've kind of stuck to as routine just so you don't have to think about it. When you become an employer, someone literally has fresh eyes coming into your business and might have new ideas, might have new shortcuts that you never thought about. So you as the employer, you need to also always be innovating yourself. You need to be open to these ideas that your employees might have to be able to constantly grow the company beyond just you, because that's why you're hiring someone, so your business can grow without you, right? To create that freedom that you want inside of your business. So always be open to learning or innovating inside of your business, to seeing what else could work, to seeing what other shortcut or combination could work for you as you work with a virtual assistant or your first employee. Next thing that you have to keep in mind when you are switching to an employer mindset is that you need to be just self-motivated. Now, I give this advice all the time to virtual assistants that you need to be self-motivated. And the same thing applies to you as the boss. No one else will be the one actively cheering you on as you're going through all of the trials of growing a business. No one else knows how far you've come as well, and no one else knows your goals as well as you do. So you need to keep in mind that you need to be someone who is just self-motivated to get up in the morning, to work with your person, to grow your business, because again, no one else will actually do that for you. That's something that you can never really delegate to someone else, is motivating yourself. Next is be open to experimenting, but be objective. Don't be too attached to the result that you're looking for. So let's say you're doing a marketing run and you want, this certain amount of likes on Facebook, but you didn't get the likes, you got a lot of other engagements instead. So when you are not married to the outcome, when you're not married to what you're trying to experiment on, you will be able to open yourself up to learning so many different things about your business, about how to do certain things that you wouldn't have thought of if you really just stuck to the result that you really wanted in the first place. Next mindset shift that you have to make as an employer is the importance of tracking everything. Now, what I mean by the importance of tracking everything is make sure that you have some way to track your employees' hours, for example, their tasks, what they get done, the results that they're creating, what is the correlation about what it is that they do directly to the results inside of your business. Of course, making sure that you track expenses, you track your clients, you track their information. When you're an employer, it's not anymore just you. It's not anymore just you knowing every single thing about your business. Someone else has come in to help you manage all of that. So there needs to be a way where it's a transparent between the two of you, three of you, or your whole team for them to see the data that they need to keep going. Next is to just take it one step at a time. Now, honestly, when it comes to being an employer or being just an entrepreneur in general, we're usually presented with so many opportunities and so many things that we want to get done in our business. And a thing that I always say, and always have said to myself even, is to take it one step at a time. Focus on what is the present decision that I need to make right now to be able to move forward. Not the decision I need to make 10 steps from now, but what is a decision that I need to make right now for me to be able to move forward in my business, in something else that I'm doing inside of my business. Which of course leads to just letting go of the idea of perfection, because it never will really be perfect. You just need to start to move forward, to make that decision, to move things further along than they were before. When you are the employer, you need to keep in mind that there's really no such thing as things being just perfectly done or things being done the way that you would want it to, because the way that you would want it to probably is going to change every few minutes. So give yourself some slack, give your employees some slack, and keep in mind that perfection never really has existed, and you know that yourself as the employer. So don't expect it, especially from your employee, if you yourself, you can't really do it perfectly as well. And the best thing that you can really do is just aim for growth. And growth isn't going to be perfect. It's not going to be a straight line. It's going to be this squiggly line, maybe a loop a little bit there. It could be something that you weren't just expecting at all, but you're just aiming for growth. If you're just aiming for moving towards the certain goal that you have in your business, then you know that you're going to be on the right track. And there might be times where you need to shift. There might be times where you need to pivot and find a different thing to do. But when you are just able to really focus on, again, that next step, on the next thing to grow, then you're not going to be overwhelming yourself and your employees on what are the things to do in the next stage. And the last piece of advice that I have for you as you're shifting to the employee mindset is keep in mind that you're not doing this for yourself anymore. You're not doing this to, again, survive. You're not doing this to put food on the table for your family. You're now doing this. You're now having this business as you hire someone in your company for other people. You are now someone's reason why they get up in the morning, why they work, why they do certain things in their lives is because of you. So keep that in mind, that you are not anymore a solopreneur. You're becoming a business owner who owns a system that other people are running. At least that's what Robert Kiyosaki from Rich Dad Poor Dad says. Because that is a shift that you're making as you become an employer. Is you're not anymore the person running everything else. Someone else is running things for you, and you're just managing and making sure that they have everything that they need to succeed. So keep in mind that yes, it might have taken you survival mode to get to where you are now, but it doesn't have to be who you are moving forward. What got you here won't get you there to the next step. So always keep evolving yourself. Always remind yourself that clarity is kind as an employer. And I just have so many more tips for you as you move on. You guys can check out that video on employer tips right here. And if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there. Comment below, what other tips do you have for someone who wants to become an employer? Now, if you guys still haven't yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have business from home, which you guys can check out those two playlists right here and the latest video right here. Now, if you guys have an awesome day, remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.